Testing. You hear me?
Mic check, mic check. Approved, sir. Sounds good too. Nice and clear.
All right, we are going live now.
All right, don't forget to send the link to you know who.
Yep, we'll do that
All
now.
right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you for joining the broadcast. It is myself, Matt, and my brother Brian, and we collectively are the broadcast. Tonight, we're here to talk to you about some stupid, strange things that just cross our minds on the daily. Um, And if you have any input, any questions, anything that you'd like to ask, especially because guess what's coming out this weekend? Game
Game of
of
Thrones.
Thrones. You got to talk to us about that because it's going to be awesome, huge. I know there hasn't been any leaks this year like there was a couple seasons ago, but we will take any insight, anything that you guys think are going to happen, and please just shoot us an email. But I do have a question for you, Brian.
What? What is that?
What is your favorite '90s song,
That would from the
and what is
'90s.
and what does '90s music mean to you?
Uh, so between 90 and 99, I was between 5 and 15 years old. So you're discovering yourself musically during that period for sure. Um, let's say Offspring was probably my favorite album of the '90s. Americana. Um, Probably my fourth or fifth CD I ever bought. First CD I ever received, Bon Jovi, Slippery When Wet, following shortly by Chumbawamba, Tub Thumping. That was
She'll be singing when
that's
she's
my
grinning.
thing. And then it grew from there. So I mean, '90s was a lot of Nirvana, a lot of grunge to me. So I think that's '90s music to me. How about you?
Awesome. I was actually a huge Sublime fan.
Mm,
I love Sublime. When I first heard Garden Grove,
hmm
I didn't know how to feel or how to think, but all I know is just I loved what I heard. And I think that Brad, the lead singer for Sublime, and the entire Sublime band was one of the greatest things that happened to me in my musical adventure, as you will. But and then it slowly developed me into the blues, like Stevie Ray Vaughan, BB King, even John Mayer. And I love a little Jack Johnson, and just it really gave me a keen ear for just who could play, what they were playing, how they had it produced, and I really, really, really enjoy music, and I feel like '90s music kind of developed us in a way. Um, and I feel like the music that's out nowadays is not helping modern day society at all in development with what it's everything's computer generated. So, what are your thoughts on that?
Um, I mean, computers definitely play a bigger role. I mean, saying you love Sublime and that music today is not really helping today's society. I feel like Sublime had a lot of anti-establishment songs, um, a lot of messages like that, that were very not
Forget about the messages.
socially forwarding.
Forget about the lyrics. But think about the music.
Musically, they were talent. They were phenomenally talented.
Exactly,
Don't
and
get me
that's
wrong there.
I never look too deep into the lyrics because the true expression of the song is always the music behind it.
Right,
Lyrics are there to, I don't want to say it, but lyrics are there to give it radio cred.
right.
But the music is the passion and the drive that the band has as a whole. Lyrics are one person, music is the band. So I've always just listened to the band before
What
I've.
is your favorite non-lyrical song?
Um, well, there's a song on the pizza tapes with Jerry Garcia, Tony Grisman, and Tony Rice, or David Grisman and Tony Rice. And there's a sweet mandolin, a nice acoustic guitar, and I believe a violin. And I don't. Have you ever heard of the story of the pizza tapes? Right.
No, hit me with it.
Okay, so this is the story behind the lost album of the Pizza Tapes, which is one of my favorite albums. But Jerry Garcia, as you know, played for the Grateful Dead and this and that.
Hmm.
Tony Grisman, he is one of the most extraordinary mandolin players in the world that has ever existed in the world. And David Grisman is also a phenomenal musician. And Jerry Garcia, when he was doing all his shows and this and that for the Grateful Dead, he bought a mountain house and he invited David there and Jerry there. And in his mountain house, he had his own recording studio. And they hunkered in the cabin for 10 days and they wrote this beautiful, beautiful CD. Just some of the most extraordinary, happy music that you will ever listen to in your life, as simple as it can be. And the last night they were smoking some hash and they ordered pizza. So they took the cassette out of the thing after they listened to it and they ordered their celebratory pizza. And the pizza man came over and they invited him in, offered him some hash, whatever. The pizza man gladly accepted an invite from Jerry Garcia to go smoke hash with him.
Yeah, who's gonna say
Like,
no to that?
exactly. And on his way out, he took the tape that was off the counter, and that was the pizza tapes. And he didn't turn it in to the record company until 2002. So it was lost for 35 years. In the meantime, a couple of, have passed, and this was just a legend, a myth, and finally evolved into the legendary pizza tapes. And it still holds its name to this day, and it is one of my favorite albums on the planet.
It's a good one.
Yes, sir. I really wish that we could pull up a song right now for about 10 seconds. I would say the pizza tapes, "Constant Sorrow" is probably my favorite song on that album.
There, Man of Constant Sorrow.
Correct, that's the one.
All right, I'm playing it, and you can't hear it, so
It's
YouTube,
fine.
great
I'm
for
not too
people
worried
looking
about
to
it.
start a
Just
new
do the
business
limit
or
that we're
small business
allowed,
owners
just so
like
that people
myself.
can kind of.
of the pizza tapes.
Yeah.
So my two, I have two. Um, One because I played a lot of Guitar Hero, so Cliffs of Dover will always be a favorite of mine because I had a lot of fun strumming along on my little plastic guitar to that one. And then Incubus has a song, and I always butcher the name, but it's like Aqueous Transition or whatever. Also, a really wonderful non-lyric song. Those are my two.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
Yeah,
Awesome.
mine
Um,
have much less of a story than yours.
Hey, no, it's quite all right. I'm not here to. I just want to expose people to something that maybe they haven't heard about. I think that there's some really cool hidden mysteries in the world, and if we can expose some people to that and make them say, "Hey, let me check it out," and they really dig it, then I think we're doing a good thing.
Yeah.
Pretty simple. My next question is: ice cream or fresh fruit?
Um,
The freshest fruit and the freshest ice cream.
I mean, I'd probably go ice cream. I mean, I love fruits, but I gotta really be in the mood for it. But I can crush ice cream most of the time.
Got it.
Just crush it.
Really?
Yeah. What about you?
I'm a fruit guy.
Wait.
I mean,
Oh, sorry. Favorite Ben and Jerry's flavor?
I don't eat ice cream. I'm lactose intolerant.
Ugh.
I haven't had ice cream for about a week. Hey,
I am.
I sneak one of those Klondike bars every once in a while. You know,
There you go.
the peanut butter. Oh my gosh,
Oh,
peanut
yeah.
butter Klondike bars. Get out of here, kid. Get out of here.
All right.
There's nothing better.
That is like a gift from the heavens.
For real.
All right. So you said fresh fruit. Do you have a particular fruit in mind?
I do actually. Yeah,
Which one?
I'm a pineapple guy.
Ah, I mean, you love pineapple.
I go straight for
So
the
good.
pineapple, and then I try to keep away from the melons. I'm more of a pineapple berry kind of guy.
Oh yeah.
So blueberry, raspberry, strawberry.
Good
So
berries.
like a pine berry, If I could have like a little pineapple and berry bowl, dude.
Schnozberry.
Oh man, all of them. Brickleberries.
Brickleberry.
Brickleberry. Dun 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 dun.
Wasn't
Have
that a
you seen?
super weird show on Netflix?
Haven't you seen it? Oh my gosh, it's funny, man. It's so good.
Who did that? The guy who did
Seth
like
MacFarlane. Seth MacFarlane.
was it Seth MacFarlane? I thought it
Yes.
was the guy
No.
from like Joel McHale or whatever.
No.
Or the
Seth,
guy who looks like Joe McHale who talks about eating spaghetti backwards on the toilet. He's hilarious.
the guy from the League.
No, although League is a hilarious show.
I love the League. Hey,
Let me look it up. Sorry.
Hey, so guess what I'm into? Guess what I'm watching right now?
What?
Schitt's Creek.
Oh, that's with Don't
Oh,
tell
the
me.
guy. Yeah.
Jack Shepard. What's his name?
Uh,
Dax Shepard. Right?
I'm not sure who Dak Shepard is.
Or I'm thinking about is that the movie? I'm gonna Google it.
Dude, it is awesome. Oh, and the OA on Netflix,
Uh,
phenomenal.
Hold on. Did they talk about cryptocurrencies?
Who on the OA?
Yeah. Someone was
Yeah,
saying that they showed Ethereum prices, and I was like, oh,
yeah,
I'm good. I'm good with that.
yep, they did. There was some cryptocurrency there.
Yeah.
Um, but the OA was phenomenal.
I think. I mean, I only watched it when season one came out, but it was like
um,
super good that first
Silicon
season.
Silicon Valley talked a lot about cryptocurrency.
I know. I'm a
I
huge fan.
love Silicon Valley, man.
Huge fan.
Oh
At the
man,
beginning of the show, I'd always try to look for all the new companies going on. I mean, I thought it got really wild at points, but it was still hilarious and a good show. I really thought last season was
who's your
really
favorite?
short.
Who's your favorite character on Silicon Valley?
Ehrlich.
Really?
He's just like a maniac. I mean, I do love the bearded one.
Gilf?
Gil, yeah, Gil. Yeah. He is what I want to be in the computer world.
Yeah, dude. Every time his Bitcoin currency went up, the
I
barking went
know.
up.
Never knows like that crazy song. I
Oh
wanted to get
man.
it, but I don't know how well that would go over in the house. So,
But my favorite character was what's his name? The kid who didn't give a shit about anything, who just had it all handed to him.
Big Head.
Big Head.
He was hilarious.
Big Head was my favorite.
He
Yeah,
was just like, I
that
guess
sounds
I'm gonna
good.
like teach a class or whatever, even though
Yeah,
he has no clue what's going
at
on.
Stanford, and they're watching movies and. I loved Big Head.
Yeah.
Like literally, that character
When does that
made.
come back on?
I'm not sure, but all I know is I really hope it does come back because that show to me is priceless. Priceless.
All right, let's see what we got. The Den of Geeks. Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. season 6. Uh, while HBO hasn't announced a release date just yet, the first 4 seasons of the show all premiered in April. With season 5 coming in late March, we expect something along the lines for Silicon Valley season 6 in 2020.
Hey, you know what I'm thinking?
So we gotta wait another year. What?
In the first episode, do you remember the shirt that Gilf was wearing?
Not off the top of my head, no.
It was a shirt that said, "I love HTML.
Oh.
How to meet ladies." I know HTML, and then underneath it said, "How to meet ladies." I thought that that was the funniest shirt
He's the
that
boss.
I've ever seen in my life.
And then the relationship between him and
The Asian guy?
the
Oh,
Indian guy.
the
No.
Indian guy.
What's his
Oh,
name?
they just want to beat each other and kick each other's butts, dude.
Oh, but he's hilarious. I love them both as actors. I've seen them in other stuff. And they're great.
I agree. I couldn't agree with you anymore.
One of my favorite parts of the show is, spoiler alerts, is when they move into the office. Richard's like giving a speech, and he hates giving speeches, and he throws up behind his desk, but there's
And
no
then
backing.
the gay guy goes, "Well, I think that we have some room in our budget to get you a desk cover." Or what did he call it? Episodes later, he gives him it, and oh man! But the last episode was epic when
Oh,
they
I know.
walked into that giant room.
That's why I'm waiting. Like, I think that'd be like really good to watch. But
What's up with that whole compression rating thing, though? Like,
so I don't know if it's theoretical, but so they just like essentially take large amounts of data and compress it down to almost nothing, and it's just shared on everybody's phone and everybody's devices like a little piece. So like when you torrent something,
yeah,
like you down like a little piece from everybody to collect the whole piece, and it's more efficient that way because you're not just draining resources from one place and draining, and it's
yeah,
you're limited by bottlenecks, bandwidth, and whatnot. But if you download
gotcha.
a little piece from a bunch of people, you're less likely to be bottlenecked. So I think it's something along those lines. But
Yeah.
Obviously they're getting millions of.
Hey man, I think that'd be really cool. I think that'd be really cool to fucking go work with those guys, man.
Oh, that'd be super cool. I would do that.
Hell yeah, I'm hanging out with Big Head.
Yeah, you would.
I am.
He throws when they threw that crazy party.
Holy shit! And the Hawaiian themed party on Alcatraz.
Yes.
Ah!
And they forget to keep the Tiki Man or whatever.
Oh my gosh! Oh my! Hey, what do you think happened to the bearded guy?
Which one?
That was the one that was smoking opium, and he went to China to go meet up with the evil guy.
Yeah.
You think he's still alive? What do you think happened there? Because the Chinese guy took property of his house, and then he disappeared to China to go
with the monks.
Yeah, well, no, but the Chinese guy took the right. He's going to go create a new internet in China because he stole the compression rating or whatever.
Right, Jin Yang.
Jin Yang, that's the one.
Yeah.
And yeah, so.
Well, I guess.
And then.
I don't know the political or logistics.
Do you think he's dead?
I don't think he's dead.
I think he's just really fucking high and fucking smoking opium in China.
Yeah, that seems more likely.
Yeah, I think he's gonna show up again because he inspired me, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was in the middle of season 2, and I had a big job interview that day. And in the middle of season 2, they do all the proposals for the company.
Yeah.
And that's when he would just go and fucking do all the raunchy shit on the tables. Yeah. Like that one guy where he just slapped his nuts on the desk and whatever. But anyways, they would do all the raunchy shit, and it was just like, he would just have that mindset of, you need me more than I need you. Right. And I went into an interview, and I did the same thing. You know, I didn't slap my nuts on a desk, no, but I basically said, hey, you guys could probably use me from what I've seen.
Yeah.
And this is what it's going to take. And but no, he was very inspirational for me. Um, you know what I did yesterday though?
What?
I watched The Voice, the new episodes of the battle rounds.
How are they?
Couldn't stop crying.
I know. Whoever writes those
Couldn't
backstories.
I couldn't stop crying, man. It was
Ooh,
horrible.
I'll hit you with a little heart wrencher. I watched like a short little game-umentary about
Yeah.
they're putting Grandma Shirley in Skyrim 6. She's an 82-year-old who plays Skyrim and streams it live on Twitch and YouTube and whatnot.
Go, Grandma Shirley. You
And
rock.
she was like the sweetest lady in the entire world, and she was just a really really wonderful person. And some parts definitely got me teared up.
Did you actually get to talk to her?
Oh no, it was like I mean, she's like famous. She's gonna like be in the game.
Wow.
She's like she's like a rock star.
This goes out to Grandma Shirley right now if you're listening.
Yeah, you're awesome.
We'd love to talk to you on the broadcast. Next Tuesday, 8 o'clock. Please come join us. You're more than welcome. Um, man, that's incredible. Grandma Shirley, huh?
Yeah, it was really really well done. It was maybe like 27, 28 minutes from what I recall. Watch it this morning at work. Don't tell work though.
It happens. It happens, man. Stop living on the edge so much, would you? Jeez. Hey, what are your plans for the rest of the night?
Well, I'm in the early access of this game called Satisfactory.
Okay.
So essentially, it's like you're dropped off on this planet, and you kind of just gotta like get resources, and then you start like building automation tools. Like this thing mines for you, and then it smelts everything, and then you gotta turn it into different pieces, and it's pretty cool. I don't do everything very efficiently, but I'm
Yet.
probably like 16, 17 hours in, having a lot of fun with it.
Cool. Sounds
Um,
awesome.
then I gotta just clean the house and break down all of Blazy's presents and stuff and
Yeah.
boxes.
That's great, man. I'm probably gonna go play some 18 holes or something, but either way,
Oh yeah, where are you doing
I
that?
right upstairs in the living room
I mean, like, what course?
on the Xbox.
What course?
They're all homemade courses. We don't have the option because we don't have Xbox Live.
Why don't you have Xbox Live? Hey, you left the call. Ugh.
Hey, sorry, are you there?
Yeah.
Sorry about that, man. Every once in a while, there's a ghost that comes in the basement and turns everything off.
Oh.
This place is haunted, man. Haunted for sure.
Why don't you have Xbox Live?
I don't want to. I can't afford it.
All right.
I wish I had like the EA Sports Game Pass or whatever. That'd be really sweet. But
What's that?
it's where you spend $30 for the year, and you can download any EA Sports game and play it live, and download it on your Xbox or PS3, 4, or whatever. And you
You
have
have the
access
Xbox or the Xbox One?
Xbox One.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, but the EA Sports Pass is where you can pretty much play any sports game they ever made
Nice.
for a yearly fee. You can just download it, and um, unfortunately, it's just we got a game at EA Sports, and we're just kind of rocking it. But it only came with 8 courses, so we're trying to figure out, another route that we can take. If somebody has an Xbox Live login that they will let us use, so we can create our membership golf course, that'd be sweet. So we can get new golf courses and explore the world. But right now, I think that we have priorities that are just trying to sink the putts. They're tough golf courses,
You
very tough.
drive for show, you putt for dough,
Dude,
as
these
they
putts
say.
they're tough, man.
How are
Really
the
tough.
greens? Are they fast?
Oh my god, Bry. We're getting 6 or 7s in some holes.
Oh my gosh.
We're putting it right next to the flag, and it's just you just barely touch the thing and it's just rolling right by it, like 10 feet. You're just saying, you got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding.
It's tough.
Yeah, super tough. But I mean, if we can, maybe we can set up an episode later this week. I don't know what your plans are, but what is it, Tuesday? Maybe we can do a Friday or Thursday show. Let me know.
Um, Later in the week is not great.
That's fine. Whatever,
Um,
whatever you think will
Only
work.
the beginning of the week. Only because that's when Lindsay's home and we don't
Gotcha,
get a ton of time. So,
gotcha. No problem.
but she's obviously not here Monday or Tuesday. So, what are your ideas for the future of the show? Because obviously we don't. We lost Megan, and I mean she's still alive. Everybody, if anybody's listening, she just got a promotion at her work and is just becoming a little workaholic. Good for her. But she will no longer be joining us. So, what do you think the direction of the show should be?
Well, I think that the first step we should have taken is we should have found, like, maybe there is a time that could work out for all of us rather than just saying, 8 o'clock on a Tuesday is the time. But if there's a time for her that would work for 40 minutes a week, I don't think that. Um, but if that's not possible, then I think the direction of our show is, we build and create a fan base, people who want to listen to us on their drive home from work, people who want to hear about, what's going on, what are your ideas, what are you thinking about, what's on your mind, what are you doing, what's cool, um, because being trapped in your own head isn't a good thing, and I think that podcast really helped me escape that, and they really directed me on a path that um, is positive. And I think that I'd like to promote a positive path for people who don't necessarily see it in their own mind and want to experience it through others. So, I mean, that's my mentality, and that's where I stand.
All right. So, what I got from that is we will just wing it every week.
Essentially, yeah. I mean, I think that winging it, excuse me, is a good direction, and I, for the 1 to 2 to 3 people that'll watch us for 5 minutes, I think that we may make a difference in your life. If you want to hear it out, and you want to understand, if you have questions, please ask. We're here for you. We want to be a part of. We want to be a part of something that we recognize is happening in today's society. And I want to be a part of it because I think that I have something to share. And I know that my brother has some things to share. So we'd like to share these things with you. It's just a matter of, I'm dedicated. My dedication is to the fan base. My dedication is to who's listening to this and who wants to be a part of our conversation. And we just don't want you to shy away from it. We want you to be here. We want you to listen to every aspect. If you don't like something, let us know. We'll make an adjustment. It's pretty simple. And it's we want to be here for you. It's as simple as that.
I think I fixed my camera, so that's good.
Cool, man.
Yeah. I could probably. I'll stick the number down at the bottom next time so people can call in.
Yeah,
Unfortunately, we still don't have a way for you to listen when they call.
it's cool. I'm not
We'll
worried
actually
about
have to
that.
work on that.
I'm really not worried about that. My biggest thing is this, right? Um, if this were, if we start, let's say we get 50 views a week, right?
Mm-hmm.
We get 50 live views a week. I'll ride my cherry ass over to your fucking house and I'll fucking hang out with you and we'll fucking do it, whatever. You know what I mean? I don't care. If that's what it takes, that's what it takes.
Yeah, but I don't think this is a bad setup right now.
I think we're doing pretty good.
I mean, it looks good on the screen. We got side by side. I got Shark in the background.
Yep.
I got
I
my
got
hat. No one sent me a hat yet, but
no one sent you a hat. We
I'm
need
still hopeful.
guess what I did yesterday?
What?
Oh my gosh, dude. I met Don Nacho
Who is Don Nacho?
of Don Nacho Tequila, the best tequila you're gonna ever have in your life.
Oh
I
yeah.
went I went to a beer and liquor convention
Whoa, that sounds delicious.
and I drove home.
No, you always be safe.
I had a follower. I had a follower.
It doesn't make a difference. It's not very safe.
Brian, I was good. I was good. I wasn't spinning. I didn't spin yet, so I was good. I had my focus was there. I was just a little out of tune. You know what I mean? Um,
We do not
but
condone that on this show.
yeah. So no, man, it was amazing. So many good beers. Um, 6 Point from Red Hook, Brooklyn. I want to give a shout out to. Their beers are probably the best beers that I've ever had in my life, and I will always promote 6 Point beers. They're amazing. 6 Point beers are amazing. Um, there's just so many other beers that are just popping up out of nowhere that are great. There's some that you guys need to do a little work on, but oh my gosh, I tried local tequilas, kegged coffee, local bourbon, local beer, local. I a habanero cider, Brian.
Wow.
I had a habanero cider yesterday. You want to talk about fucking good? Holy wow, amazing. And then Daddy O met up with me, and I got I let him meet Don Nacho. Don Nacho gave us special Don Nacho tequila glasses, poured us a full shot of his fucking especial. He pulled out a special bottle from a bag, dude, for us.
Nice.
Poured it in the shot glasses, and he had one with us. Man, it was special, really, 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 really special. But
Excellent. Well, I think that's a good note to
for
end
any
on
list,
this week.
yeah, for any listeners out there, you're in the liquor store, look for Don Nacho tequila.
We're not being paid to promote that. That is just an opinion of one of our
You know what it is? It's
podcast
respect.
hosts.
It's respect because he respected me, and when I brought Daddy O in, and he took care of me, so now it's my turn to take care of him, and I just want to get the word out. And Don Nacho